Now for the second problem. Enter a line count. If the line count is 60 or more, increase a variable page count by 1. In addition, make line count equal to 0. Now, don't bother doing an Excel for this one. This one is kind of difficult to even test. But here's my skeleton shell for it. Input page count, input line count. Have a condition asking a question about line count. Make 2 modifications and then do an output. So go ahead and put this on pause, and then when you come back we can compare your solution and mine. Here's my solution. Line count greater than or equal to 60. Now, some people might have just said line count equals 60, but as any experienced programmer can tell you, if the line count happens to jump from 59 to 61, you exactly miss 60, then you don't ever reset the page count and it just goes on and on and on. My most spectacular case of that was about the first program I ever did, and the paper was shooting through the printer without stopping, and everybody screaming at me, take it offline. And I'm looking at the buttons on the printer and I didn't see anything that says offline, and they said, well, that's just hitting the on button so it's off. But the secretary came running up and stopped it, and I learned the hard way. Yeah, it's when it equals 60, but play it safe and allow for the possibility that you accidentally jumped over it. Then to add 1 to the page count, it's like that. And to set the line count back to 0, it's like that. Now, how do we test it? Well, let's just put in a page count of 4 and a line count of 60. Page count 4, line count 60. Now, what are we going to expect to see? Page 5, line count 0. Page 5 and line 0. Okay, good. How about running it again, and this time page 3 with a 61. Went to page 4 and line count 0. How about something in the middle? Page 5, line count 15. It's still page 5 and line count 15. Which brings to mind something. Chances are, if we were counting lines, maybe I would need an assignment on the left. Something like that. Line count equals line count plus 1. Just a thought, but that gets us into the next section. That's all for this one. Come back in a bit for problem number 3.